Morning, ladies and gentlemen. Hopefully you are doing well. We're just going to give a couple more minutes for people to start coming in so that we can pray together. If you are here, let's just make sure the comments are working. If you could say hello wherever you are at, that would be fantastic. Hopefully you're having a great morning so far. Just jumped out of the shower. My coffee is running. Good morning. It's going to be good. So, all right, people are already coming in. So, making sure my beautiful wife, Rachel, and Miss Stephanie, good morning. All right, looks like that is working. All right. What's up, John? So we're just going to sit here and just for a few more minutes. My toes are cold, so I'm going to get my socks on. But yeah, hopefully you're doing well this morning. I see you, Bruce Priest. By the way, Bruce, I think you butt dialed me last night. Thank you. Good morning, Miss Brenda. Sorry guys, just getting my socks on. My little toes are cold. That's what happens when your toes are fat. Cold. And you can't bend over well. Alrighty, as Stephanie has already started, she knows the plan. Go ahead and comment in the comments below, above, wherever you're at. Thank you for the coffee, Rachel. And if you wouldn't mind just commenting prayer requests in any way, shape, or form. Our beloved Miss Stephanie has a list that she always puts out that actually is very open to everyone. So anything. You can look in the comments. Anything that you see is like, I want to add or whatever, please do. So thank you, Stephanie, for every week doing this every day. Bruce says, I'm disappointed you are not doing the prayer time barefoot. I was about to do the prayer time barefoot, but all right, Alan, we see your request. I'll post that in a second. Yeah, so sorry, Bruce. All right. Keep the requests coming. Okay. We'll give a couple more minutes for people to come. All right. There's about 15 of you guys watching right now. So if you're watching, let's go ahead and join in prayer together. But I wanted to wait just a few more minutes as people start coming in. So again, this is not just for Catalyst Church. This is for anybody literally around the world that wants to join us in prayer. As you start making the comments, I'm going to go back and read them, and then we're going to go back and pray over them today. And here they come. Good job, everybody, today. Throwing in their prayer requests. All right, so here's the Bible verse for this one. By the way, is the music too loud? Loud on my end, not loud on your end. Give me a thumbs up if the music's okay, please. I can control it on my end. Thumbs up if music's okay. I definitely don't want to interrupt all your prayers coming in. This is fantastic. I'll turn down the music just a little bit. All right, so thank you, Stephanie. All right, here we go. One of the most famous verses that everybody says during the middle of trials like this is Psalm 46, verse 10. It says, "Be still and know that I am God. Be still and know that I am God. And I will be exalted among the nations, and I will be exalted in the earth." Let me encourage you from the very beginning. We're posting the prayer requests. Yes, please keep throwing the prayer requests. If you have praises, throw that in there too, and we'll look through that. but we are already being still. So we already have the avenue of having to be still. We can't get out of our houses. We can't go and do all the social stuff, basketball games, and going to even church services. We have to, even if you're working still, you're still having to be stiller than you were before. So it says, be still. And then it says, but then, comma, and know that I am God. So I pray that during this time of being still, you don't stop at the comma. You actually continue on to and know that He is God. And how is God known? He's going to be known in the nations, and He's going to be known all over the earth, according to the verse. So right now, be still. You're already there. Now, comma, and know, confidence that God is God. And now go let other people know how good God is, that He is a good God, He's a good Father, and a good Lord. So I'm going to open up prayer with praise, and then I'm going to go back and read these. So here we go. God, I praise You for being God. I praise You that Your name is above all names, that every knee will bow, every tongue will confess that You are Lord. And Lord, I thank You that Your name is being known around the world right now. Some people use Your name in vain, and Lord, please forgive them. Some people are using this as the opportunity to let other people know that are searching now for the hope that can only be found in You. I pray that Your name will be known in all nations around the world, and may we all right now just be still and know that You are God, that You are in control. So with these prayer requests that we're about to pray through, I do pray, Lord, that You will go ahead and be glorified in and through this. I pray in Jesus' name. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pop up a prayer request, and all I'm going to ask you to do is go ahead and pray for them. I'm going to just say it. I'm going to pause. There'll be quiet with the music, and literally just pray. And the entire time I just left I'm disappointed that Dave's not doing barefoot. Okay, so let's be serious. Here we go. Thank you, Bruce. All right. First prayer request that we're going to be still and know that God is God is this. Go ahead and pray for all the essential workers. I'll just leave it at that. The essential workers, go ahead and pray for them. Whoever they might be in your mind, whoever is essential in your mind, go ahead and pray for them right now. Miss Stephanie posts this every day, and I'm overly appreciative. Pray for pastors. Easter's coming, and we're trying to prepare our hearts for Easter and make the plans to have Easter a good experience. And at Catalyst Church, pray for Catalyst Church that we're calling it the journey to the resurrection and the practical implications of it. Pray that many lives will be changed during this Easter week. So go ahead right now and pray for pastors. All right, Mr. Alan Goad had surgery a couple days ago. I think it's last week. who's in the hospital for 2 or 3 days recovering. This is what he was. Doctor says it's my biggest enemy now. If the swelling of my leg, so pray that the swelling will go down, recovery will be better. God definitely has provided. Pray for Alan Goad. The swelling will go down right now. Be still. Know God is God over this hurricane. And then after praying for Alan, go to pray for those who are in the hospital. They're sick, whether they have coronavirus or whether they're sick from something else, recovering from surgery. Go and pray for Alan, and then those who are ill right now. All right, then go ahead and pray for our leaders. Whether you're a Trump supporter or not, this doesn't matter. We are called to pray for our president. We're supposed to pray for our leaders. So go ahead and right now and pray for any leaders that are above you, leading nations, leading networks, leading. So right now, go ahead and pray for our leaders. And while we continue to pray, if you have any prayer requests, go ahead and still comment them below and I'll get to them. Mr. John said, pray for his neighbor who killed herself this week. Oh, John, I'm so sorry. I don't know if you're close or not, my friend, but go ahead and pray for, let's just do this. Pray for those who have lost their lives and their family, especially their family, that have lost their lives during this last few weeks. Whether it's from the virus, whether it's through natural causes, whether it's through, I don't know if, she did kill herself, suicide. No matter what it might be, lives were lost, but families still have to grieve. And I believe that this is probably the worst time to lose a loved one because funerals aren't the way they normally are. The visitation, families might not be able to go into the hospital rooms to see someone. That probably breaks my heart the most. So go ahead and pray for those, including John's neighbor, their whole family, and other people as well. Go ahead and pray for Rachel's brother-in-law, that he gets a job. He's been out of work for several months. He's an amazing guy. Pray for others who have lost their jobs, either to find another one during this crisis or to hold on to theirs and to patiently wait until they get another job. But in this case, his name is Bodie. Pray that Bodie gets a job, even in the middle of this crisis. His family really needs him to have a job. So go ahead and pray for those who have lost jobs, don't have jobs, looking for jobs, that they find them. During this crazy time, go ahead and pray that people find Jesus. So what we're going to do is I'm going to ask you to find and think of somebody in your mind that does not know Jesus right now. Maybe it's your next door neighbor, maybe it's a family member, whoever it might be. Pray, number one, that they hear about Jesus, whether through you, online, or an Easter service. Send them to your Easter service. Whatever church you go to, send them to your Easter service. But number two, pray for them. Pray for their souls, that while their souls hopefully are vulnerable during this time, that they find Jesus. Go ahead and pray for Bruce Priest, one of the leaders of our church at Catalyst. His dad has a CAT scan today, and due to pain, he is experiencing on his left side. So, yes, absolutely. Go ahead and pray for Bruce Priest's father, his dad, that the CAT scan reveals what's happening, and it's something very, very minor. Also pray for immediate healing right now. Pray that God, in His sovereignty and His patience and His love for Bruce and his dad, will right now heal Bruce's dad, and they find nothing because there's no more pain. Stephanie has requested that we pray for safety for her family and everybody else's family. So right now, go ahead and pray for your family, your family. Let's start with the family that lives underneath your roof. And then secondary, the families that you're associated with, grandma, grandpa, mom, and dad. So go ahead and pray for families, including your kiddos. Definitely put a different request. Pray for our pets. Pray that, for one, our pets are okay, because that our pets can feel our anxiety and our stress. weird request, but it's a true request. Go ahead and pray for our pets. Um, Along that line, is she also asked for prayer for our children and their safety. So go ahead and pray for children. And if your pets are your children, go ahead and wisely go ahead and pray for your pets and safety. Our friend Mal, she's coming from YouTube. She's requesting that people have a holier prayer time and more focused prayer time during this amazing week, Holy Week, and let Jesus meet you on your personal journey. Yeah, Mel, we're going to be actually talking about that keyword journey to the resurrection on Easter, and it is a journey to the resurrection. If you're watching this, anybody who's watching now or later, your journey could climax to the very top of the journey this Easter Sunday, as we all journey to the resurrection. But I love the request that people will not only find Jesus, but those who already know Jesus, their prayers during this Holy Week, as it's called, is more intense. And I do pray that you will share this prayer time with others so that they can go back and watch it. But I prayerfully hope that you will join us every 8 a.m. every single day. And then, of course, 8:30 on Sunday. So go ahead and pray for the journey that you are on, that your prayers will be enhanced, as well as other people's journey. Definitely kind of mentioned the same thing. Pray for everyone, where they'll have an awe-inspiring Easter. Sort of kind of pray for that. Say what? That didn't come through? That didn't come through? So come to find out that there were some prayer requests that were on our green page that did not come through on my software. So I'm going to go real quick. Stick with us. Oh, I don't know why these didn't come through. All right. One prayer request was for Marcia Sanders, is feeling sick today. I'm sorry these didn't come through. So if you're on our green page, these are some prayer requests that you had. So Marcia's feeling sick today, and she has an earache and a sore throat. So go ahead and pray for Miss Marcia, amazing lady. Go ahead and pray for her. Marcia's feeling sick, earache and a sore throat. Go ahead and pray for Aaron's request. Aaron is praying for those who have mental disabilities, that they can be able to cope and to handle this rough time. For those, go ahead and pray for them. And let me tell you, Aaron, if you're still watching, Aaron, according to your comment, you say that you pray for mental disabilities like yourself. Aaron, you are fearfully and wonderfully made. God has an amazing purpose for you. And even though the world might think that you might have a disability, I want to let you know that God loves you and He's using you in great ways. Do not ever think of yourself in any other way other than a man of God who God has a purpose for your life. We'll be praying for you with your anxiety. But at the same time, to me, you're just amazing. Really. Pray for Miss Marilyn Gregory. Pray for those who need assistance and that are not asking. Yes. And we'll go to what's hindering them to ask. Yes, absolutely. If you know somebody that just has, and it's not pride. I don't think it was pride. It's just they don't want to inconvenience anybody. If that is you, we're here to help. Many people are here to help, as well as there are people out there that just won't ask for help, that need help. So go right now and pray for those individuals who just have not had the guts or the drive or whatever to ask for help, that they get help. Was the last. If you're on our green page, if I did not mention your prayer request, I got a few more. One more right here. Just put it on my personal profile. I can't see any others other than you here, even though it says it has 8 comments. So I apologize. All right. The last one that we have before I close in prayer is this from Miss Mal. Pray for those who are without a home, shelter, or family in this amazingly desperate time. So go ahead, yes, and pray for those who are homeless. I was reading in my devotions this morning that it's extremely important that we move into that season of caring for the poor. And when we do that, God will be glorified. And the last request, this is the request I want to end with. Prayers for the world has changed for the better when the virus ends. So we're going to pray that the virus ends. And we're going to pray all united together that God will just maybe miraculously today just stop this virus so that we can get back to life. Notice I didn't say normal life, because I pray normality prior to the virus has changed. I pray as we move forward, we move closer to God, we move closer to others, we have more respect for humanity, but more importantly, more respect for God. So go ahead and pray that the virus ends. Well, I'm going to close in prayer. God, to you be the glory, the honor, and the praise for the virus. There's not a but to that. And God, please stop it. Please stop the virus. Please end the virus right now, Lord Jesus. We all unite together and we say, please stop this virus from even killing one more person, for even getting into one more person's body. Please, Lord Jesus. Lord, I pray that the world that we knew it, completely different than the world that we're going to know it. May it be a closer-knit group with respect of humanity. More importantly, may humanity know that you are God. May we as Christ followers be still and know that you are God. And again, give us opportunities to share the love of God to those who are in need of this week, especially this Holy Week as it's called, heading to Easter. I pray that each services go well. I pray that in the next couple of days that we prepare our hearts for it. Lord, I do pray for the Catalyst Church Food Pantry tonight from 4 to 5:45 that we'll be able to serve people in our drive-thru food pantry. May we show them the love of Jesus in a very, very, very practical way. For your sake, and for your glory, for your great name, may we be still, know, that you are God. For all this reason, everybody commented below. Well, I pray you guys have a great rest of your week. For those who are on our green page, I'm sorry, I'm going to do, everybody hates it, but I'm going to do a testing in a little bit, maybe about 11 or 12 o'clock, so that it doesn't get messed up for Sunday. So with that being said, have an absolutely blessed week. And then if you need it, seriously, don't delay. Ask.